get you that chance.
What do you think?
Are you kidding? I swear I must have the worst luck in the world.
No way. I do. You should see the dress I got stuck with for my cousin's wedding.
No, I think I've got you beat on this one. Last week, Dr. Dash was handing out lab partners, and I got Daniel Overcheck.
Ooh.
Yeah, fired a turkey farm, they have to cancel Thanksgiving.
Okay, you win. You're the top loser. But there are some cool prizes. Stereo, video camera, shopping spree at Clothes Encounters.
Well, it is for a good cause. But I don't know.
Cleo, come on. Listen to me. It's like the old joke about the guy. The only thing he wants is to win the lottery. He prays every night to win the lottery. Nothing. He never wins. Then he dies and goes to heaven. He asks God, I'm a good man. I prayed every night. How come you never let me win the lottery? And God says, Alvin, you should have met me halfway. You never bought a ticket.
And the moral of the story is...
The tickets are over there.
Why do I know I'm going to regret this?
Okay, everybody, it's time to find out who the big winners are.
That's not Cleo Bellows. Spending her hard-earned cash on a game of chance, is it?
Ah, well, you gotta live a little. Who knows? I might actually win.
Okay, everybody, for the home stereo, it looks as great as it sounds, everyone. And our winner is... Stan Gresham. Okay, and now it's the all-expense-paid ski weekend at the Silverhawk Resort. Whoever wins this one is going to be busting some gnarly moves on the big slopes this weekend. Okay, and our winner is... Cleo Bellows.
Lucky me.
Cleo, this isn't like you. I don't know why you're letting it get to you.
Do you want to know why? Because for one split second, when she first told me that I won, I felt like a winner. You know, I didn't think that I couldn't use it. I was a winner. And then everybody got it. Started feeling sorry for me and looking at me like I was a freak.
Nobody thinks you're a freak.
No? You know, it's not even about being stuck in the chair. It's just... I hate being different. It always feels like people are staring at me.
Welcome to the real world. Everybody feels like that, Cleo. I mean, why do you think Erica Goldblum dyed her hair pink and got the nose rings? She wanted to make sure she knew what they were staring at.
Maybe I'd look good in pink hair.
You know, Cleo, it was really nice of you to let me and Filthy use your trip.
Well, somebody had to go.
Hey, muchacho, gears loaded in the car, ready to hit the slopes. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to come. I was supposed to be working at the coffee shop today, but luckily it got shut down by the health inspector.
Lucky for you, not for the guy who runs it.
Or for me. If it wasn't for you, I'd have to call Brittany.
Yeah, now you see what I saved you from?
Yeah. Long, romantic drive up the hill, snuggling in the ski chalet, holding hands over a cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah, that would be nice. If she was taking your calls.
There's that minor detail.
I'll be in the car.
Hey, thanks again for letting us use this trip. I owe you one.
You owe me 10, but who's counting?
You sure you don't want me to stick around?
For what? I mean, the tracking program hasn't had a hit on the Gorgo Stone in weeks.
Well, maybe we're about due.
Maybe the trail's gone cold.
Feel kind of bad leaving you here.
Look, you said so yourself. We can't give up our lives searching the altar world. I'm gonna do some work on the computer this weekend. See if I can't give this tracking program a kick in the pants.
Well, thanks. Take care. I'll see you Sunday night.
See ya.
I just want you to know I'm not going to be the taster.
Ah, Jenny, where's your sense of adventure?
It walked up sometime around when you suggested a lemon tortillas.
Well, you know, when your supplier hands you an extra crate of lemons, you gotta get creative.
You know what they say, when you get a bunch of lemons, you gotta make lemonade. Guess it's just my luck to have a mother who makes lemon rice, lemon pasta, lemon soup.
Lemon soup. It's a great idea. I think I have a recipe somewhere.
Wow, that's some recipe box, Mrs. B.
It's from East Africa. I got it when I was there with Cleo's dad doing research. It's a museum piece.
And you keep your recipes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents are so cool.
You know, actually, it was your dad's idea that I keep my recipes in it. It's supposed to bring luck. It's got to be good for business, and I think it's worked pretty well so far. How you doing?
Fine.
Really?
Whatever.
Oh, honey. Everybody's got a right to feel down now and again. And every mom's got a right to try and cheer them up.
It's not even about the chair, or the ski trip, or anything like that. It's just sometimes it feels like I can't catch a break.
Everybody feels that way sometimes.
No. Alex gets the ski trip. Billy gets off work. Why doesn't luck ever step in for me?
Maybe we can change that. Worked for me, maybe it'll work for you.
I think it'll take more than a box to change my life.
It was our second week in Africa. Chloe, you've never seen anything so beautiful. It's so incredibly open. It's just like you could drive forever. We took a boat over to Zanzibar, to this little village that we're going to be staying in. Your dad, I think, only really knew just a little Swahili. He got the directions wrong. So there we were. We're stranded. We got no place to stay. We can't get back to the mainland until the next day.
Well, what did you do?
There was this old woman. She let us stay in her hut. And before we left, she opened up this chest and pulled out the box. She pointed to me and she motioned like she wanted me to have it. She said it wasn't her who was giving me the box. But the box had a will of its own. Knew where it had to go. Your dad actually understood more the history of it. He even thought it was important enough to scan for the cyber museum. Minus my recipes, of course.
Well, I can't take it. It's yours. The old woman said it was for you.
Maybe the box has changed its mind. Maybe it wants to be with someone else for a while. Cyber Museum. African room boxes. Elephant box. Okay, I'm ready for this.
Perfect smell, man.
Yeah, thank you. I put an order in on the way up.
Whoa. 11 o'clock.
Gods are smiling on us today. Hey, can we give you a hand with those?
Thanks. You got it. Hey, don't you work over at the coffee joint on Center?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm Phil. This is Alex.
Morgan, Linda. My dad wants me to get an after-school job. You like working there?
It's okay. Pays for the car. If you want, I could put a word in for you.
That'd be great.
Cool. Hey, maybe later we could grab a cappuccino?
Sure.
And when do you plan on telling her that the coffee shop's closed down?
Never.
Blessed one.
Who said that? It can't have been you. Who are you? Where did you come from?
You saw where I came from.
So who are you?
I'm called Mamba, Mbioka, and Buffet by those who are afraid of my venomous bite. I'm also called Nyoka when I'm small, Futa when I'm large, and Kokiri when I'm harmless.
So which one are you?
Am I dangerous or harmless? Lucky or unlucky? Blessed or cursed? Maybe it depends on the day or who is deciding. I prefer to call myself Shaha, the storyteller. There's a story coming for you. Death and birth, loss and prosperity.
What do you want?
Your father is dying and your brother is by his side. Listen up. Your story begins. Go inside.
Finally. Where have you been?
I'm sorry.
Is that Radley? Is that my daughter?
I'm here.
Where were you, daughter? Were you out gathering in the corn?
She was out gathering the sun. Your daughter is one who dances first and works later.
I didn't know.
Your sister is one who appreciates our beautiful world. I am one who took God and all his gifts for granted before it was too late. I worked and built this farm. And now I am dying before my daughter even marries. I will never see my grandchildren. I have only a few breaths left. It's time to make my bequests. Will you take your father's property or his blessing?
I will have the property.
Then I will have the blessing.
May it grow and increase your whole life long. Farewell, my children.
You can live in my heart if you like. I'm moving to town.
Gee, thanks.
You took the blessing.
That's a big help.
You never appreciated me. I always work hard with our father for our clothes and our food. Well, now they're mine.
What are you trying to prove? You got what you wanted.
And you have nothing.
I have his blessing.
Good luck in that.
This is the last of it.
That's everything?
Except for an old water spot and that grinding stone.
Let her keep it. She has no corn.
Well, that was a bad break.
You think? The part where my father, who loved me and took care of me, dies? The part where my brother takes all the food and leaves me with nothing?
Nothing but your father's blessing.
I've had a lot of good that does me.
Mlacha uchanga. Utame hokosi. He who tastes bitter things will eat sweet things as well. Just wait for the next part of the story.
If you're gonna tell me that Hakuna Matata means no worries, I'm out of here.
I'm not going to tell you you have no worries ahead. But you are called Riley, the Blessed One.
What's the word for hungry one?
What are you looking for?
I was hoping you missed something. I'm starving. Hey, you know this place. Are there any edible roots or berries around here?
I'm not your guardian angel, just your storyteller.
Even if it's a story about me starving to death?
If that's the story.
Hey, a seed. Not much meat on that.
Hello in the house.
Hello on the road.
I'm Swahili. I just moved to the village with my husband.
Oh, I'm Ravi, and this is no one.
You live alone here?
Yeah, my father died, and my brother left me here.
Blessings of your house. Do you have a pot I can borrow? All my dishes broke on the road. I have corn for dinner, but no pot to cook it.
I have a pot, but no corn. Isn't that convenient?
Let me cook my husband's dinner here, and I'll share my corn with you.
I'll get the pot.
I'll start the fire. Kiza tasted the cakes I brought my husband last night. She'd like to borrow your grinding stone.
I get some of the corn, right?
I'll start the fire.
I'll get the pot. God, it scared me. It'd be just my luck to break this pot. What's going on?
You'll have plenty of corn today, Ravi. They all need your help to cook. Piba's best pot is broken, and Yamela's, and Uzili's.
All right, let's get grinding.
You're becoming a wealthy woman, Ravi. I hope my marriage is so blessed with good fortune.
I hope so, too.
And I hope God blesses you with a husband of your own.
Thanks. We'll see.
Riley, come out here. I heard you were selling the use of your little pot.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You made this profit using my property.
You gave me that pot.
Everything here is mine. Our father gave me the property, and you his blessing.
You made your choice.
And I will be rich, not you. Put it in the cart.
Hey, that's mine!
Ravi, don't!
He's taking everything.
He's your brother. The pot and grinding stone are his, and what you earned here is his.
Even if I starve, do you want me to starve?
If you are so blessed, you won't starve.
You can't take that! How am I gonna live? We have to stop him!
I am only taking what is mine.
I'm sorry, Ravi.
Get away!
I told you I could be as frightening at times and harmless at others, just like anyone. We all live under different disguises. Who do you see when you look in the mirror?
Well, I see Ravi.
Most people do not see who they are. They see who they wish to be, or who they fear they are becoming.
What does Mali see?
What do you think he sees?
I think he sees Gorgos. An evil spirit in the guise of a man.
We have a saying, Radhi. Kuleni mitumi mitumi. The evil spirit of a man is a man. It does not take a demon to make a man do harm.
Why is he so angry at me?
He sees what he does not have.
But he got what he asked for.
That is not always happiness. Molly got the property, but he also got a wife who spends it as fast as he earns it. It is never enough. Who is the happiest to receive the husk of the sugar cane? The poor man or the rich man?
I see your point.
So count your blessings.
Yeah, anything I receive tomorrow will make me feel richer.
And this is raining.
Yeah, that's a lucky break for me.
A pumpkin vine?
My mistress heard about your pumpkins. She sent me to buy.
Don't you work for my brother, Molly?
My mistress sent me.
I won't sell to you. Keep your money. Good for this. Hello, Waseme.
We heard about your pumpkins. Everyone in town talks how sweet they are. What did you put in the soil?
Nothing but rain.
I'm glad you're doing all right.
Why did you side with my brother? I thought we were friends.
I wish you well, but the law was with him. See how well it all turned out for you. Good fortune provided. Look at that pumpkin.
A gift. Plant the seeds. I hope they bring you good fortune.
What about you?
I have the vine. More will grow.
Then you'll never be hungry.
Sister!
No.
My wife wants pumpkins.
They're all gone.
You lie. You sold to the women of the village today.
Look for yourself. There aren't any left.
Did you keep one for yourself? Do you have one for seeds? Give them to me.
I already sent one to your wife. If she wants more, she can plant them herself. There's not going to be more on this vine until it grows more buds.
I am a man of property. This land is mine. What grows here is mine.
You don't make the rain. You don't own this pumpkin vine.
Give me pumpkins for my wife, or there'll be no vine.
Hey, leave it alone!
Okay, Cleo, so here we are ready to attack the elusive cyclone run at Mount Silverhawk.
Hey, you guys ready for a break? We were just gonna go for some hot chocolate.
How about in 20 minutes?
Okay.
Hey, smile. You're on candid camera. What's that guy doing? Hey, filthy. Hold this for 1 second. I'll be back.
Wait, what are you...
Don't say anything. Don't you dare try and tell me how fortunate I am. I just got my hands chopped off. I didn't ask him for anything. I just wanted him to leave me alone. What I really wanted was to get away from my life for a little while.
You take your life with you wherever you go. You take Shaha for granted. Every snake is not Shaha. Go on, little brother. What is wrong, Blessed One?
Stop calling me that. Are you nuts? I have nothing to eat. I have nowhere to live. My crazy brother just cut my hand off so that I'll never be happy again.
He can't decide that, Blessed One. Only you can. See what happens. Then you decide whether it is blessed or cursed.
I already know what it's like to lose a part of my body. It's just a long list of things that you can't do.
Everyone has lists like that. Even women with 2 hands.
Stop talking in riddles. You have no idea what it's like to lose your legs or a hand.
A snake cannot walk. A snake does not have hands. Some say the snake is a creature cursed to crawl. And there are others who believe that without the snake to cut the channels in the earth, the rivers cannot bring life to the land.
But you can become a man whenever you want. You can walk whenever you want.
I am always Shaha. I do what I do. I cannot be cheetah or baboon. They cannot be Shaha. Life brings good and bad. What happens, happens.
All I want life to bring me right now is a wooden box. I just want to go home.
I can't believe you missed that antelope.
You must have nudged my arm or something.
You couldn't hit a dead water buffalo today.
Just as well. Wouldn't want to be called he who hunts the dead water buffalo. Who's that the bird up there?
Oh, only water. Is it raining? Only on you, Mumi.
Oh, it's only under the tree. There's something up there.
Leave it alone.
It landed on me, whatever it is, it's meant for me. Ask any storyteller.
You're crazy.
I go home and tell my parents that I'm sick and I can't come until tomorrow.
Whatever you say.
Go.
I can't let him see me.
This is your story.
Oh, I wish I had a copy of it so I could see what was happening next.
I see. What is your name, sweet one?
They call me Ravi. It means blessing.
Just so. They call me Mume, which means husband.
Where's your wife?
I have none.
And I guess your name isn't true either.
Maybe not yet. When I was born, the storyteller said that my wife would come to me like a storm of rain. My nurse said this meant much trouble ahead. My mother said this meant that my wife would be like the rain that gives life to the seed.
Well, they're probably both right.
I think it meant that I would find my wife crying in a tree.
Oh. Maybe this is what's supposed to happen. Maybe we're meant to be together.
Come home with me. What is it? What's wrong?
When I was little, I used to love to climb, but when I was 11, I fell out of a tree and I woke up and I couldn't walk.
God is kind to have healed you.
Yeah.
I'll help you down. You won't fall. I'm strong.
They're all looking at us.
They're glad I'm home.
You didn't tell me your father's a chief.
I wanted to know that's not why you came.
And me without my glass slippers.
Mume, Dini told us you were not well. Oh.
I just wanted to soften you up. So they want to refuse me when I tell them I want to marry.
This is Rati. This is the woman you brought to marry? But she has no hand.
I have a hand.
A woman is more than a hand or a foot. We love our son.
The chief's son needs a woman who can make a home for him.
Rati will make me happy.
She won't be able to look after you. She won't even be able to cook your food.
It is not that hard to look after a man. I don't always use both hands.
Well, I can cook.
You won't need to cook. We have servants.
Maybe. But you never know. Fortunes change. If I can cook dinner, will you give your consent?
Bring corn.
My mother will help you.
It's okay. I don't need any help. It's called a tortilla. It means a little cake.
Tortilla. It's good.
Everyone eats. The wedding festival begins. So you know how the story goes after all.
So this is right? I'm supposed to marry Mume?
That's how the story goes.
So what next? Happily ever after?
Kuzume, Cleo's Isiwai onesie. Cooling of the tongues is not the end of the forging.
You have a million of those, don't you? Cooling of the tones, what does that mean?
When one story ends, where does the next one begin?
Hey, what happened to you, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to screw everything up.
It's fine for me. Morgan's great. Our friend Linda met this guy some shops and prep, so you're on your own.
That's okay.
What happened to you anyway?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm just calling Cleo. That's weird. She's not answering.
She has a life.
Yeah, but she said she was going to be on the computer while I was away. I hope she's not in any trouble.
Oh, there you go, Abby. Back to Mama. There you go.
Baby?
Yeah, very good. It is a baby.
I can't possibly have a baby.
You have a baby, all right. I was there when he was born.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Mume, how long have we been married?
I know I promised you 2 years ago that I'd take care of you. But I have to look out for my people, too. Goes with the territory chief's side. Problems anywhere in his land, I get to go.
Okay, well, then, take care of yourself.
I know my parents will look after you while I'm gone. Don't cry, sweet one.
What are you doing here? So much for happily ever after.
False daughter. We have learned the truth.
From him? What did he tell you?
Did you think you could bewitch the son of so great a chief?
We know the truth. How you bewitched your father and destroyed your family. How you were exiled from the village for witchcraft.
That's not the truth.
She thought she was safe, but the people of our village found out. They cut off her hand, so people would never accept her again.
That's a lie. You cut it off.
She hates all men. She killed her first husband by witchcraft.
I was never married.
And when I dared accuse her, she turned the curse on me. I've not known a day's happiness since.
How can you do this? He drove me from my home. He took everything I owned. If he's unhappy, he did it to himself.
When good fortune smiles upon her, others suffer. When she had rich harvests, she kept the best for herself and let others starve. Don't let the same happen to your people. Protect yourself. Put the witch to death.
The witch must die.
She is your son's wife.
Tell him she fell ill. Her and the baby.
She has done nothing but been a good daughter to us.
She's fooled you with her craft.
I will not risk our people or our son.
If Mume learns you have killed his wife and child, he will never forgive you. Send them away. Banish them. I will lie. I will tell him they died. But if you harm her, I will tell him the truth.
Go, leave here, or die.
And he's doing a pretty fine imitation.
On the other hand, sorry, I was going to say, there's another way to take a look at this.
You're going to tell me that I'm the fortunate one again? Well, at least this time I have a pot and some corn to feed this little guy.
If Molly hadn't done what he did to you, you would not have been in that tree. You would have never met Mume, and there would be no little guy.
I guess you can always say that. Wherever you are, you never would have gotten there without whatever happens leading up to it.
If you like the end of the story, then the road was worth it.
What's the end of this story?
I'm not telling. Let it come. Hurry, hurry gets you nowhere.
You know, you should really go into the fortune cookie business. Wadi? Where'd he go?
Whatever happens, happens.
What are you saying? Oh my God, Wadi!
The story goes as the story goes.
Help me! Where is he?
You can't find him like that. Use your other hand.
I don't have another hand!
The baby doesn't know that. You see the good that come from this?
Are you crazy? He could have drowned.
He could never drown. It's not part of the story.
You can't be so sure. Stories can change.
No. My people's stories are my people. The stories cannot change.
I hope you're right. Do you know what happens if the stories do change? Or get lost?
Never happen. When the snake shed his skin, the old snake, the same snake, emerges to live again. When the story ends, the same story begins again.
That's the way it should be.
Without my people's stories, they would lose their way. What kind of witch would do this?
I hope you never find out. Like new. I mean, what happened? Was it good fortune, faith, power of love?
Time heals all wounds.
Not everything grows back. Sometimes you have to live without something forever.
That is true. Sometimes we lose a hand or a leg, a husband, a home, or even a child. We all have sorrows.
Come here. We're going home. Hey?
Home. You witch.
you were dead.
It's all right, Mummy.
I didn't want to live without you. Your hand. What happened? What magic is this?
It's as I told you. She is a witch.
Then what are you? A brother who turned his sister out of her home? A man who is never satisfied with what he has and wants everyone else to have nothing. You see, I can tell stories too. You believed what he told you and not what you knew. He cut this off because our father gave me his blessing, and he hated me having anything.
I was the son, the firstborn. I should have had his blessing as well.
Would that have even been enough? Whenever I had anything, you tried to take it away.
A son looks after his sister. He left his sister to die.
Who are you?
I'm Shaha, the storyteller. I only speak truth.
It wasn't fair. No matter what I did, she prospered.
So it is with the blessing of a father. Forgive me for doubting you. Welcome back to your home.
Thank you.
And now, what do we do with this man?
Let me go. I've done nothing. You broke the bond of kinship. He should die.
It is your choice, Rati. You are the one he tried to kill.
What happens next, Shaha? How does the story end?
I don't know. You haven't done it yet.
I have to know, Shaha. What is Rati supposed to do?
You were here. You learned. What would you do?
Kill him. He tried to kill you.
Stop. I don't want anybody to die. Every time he hurt me, something good came out of it. Now I have a home, I have a family, I have a child, I have my hand back. He who tastes bitter things eats sweet things as well. Let my brother live.
Are you sure?
Let him go on his way. With my blessing. 2 pieces of advice, brother. 1, learn to recognize good luck. And 2, always listen to snakes.
On your way.
Welcome home, daughter.
It's good to have family, isn't it?
Yes.
I brought something home. When they said you were dead, I kept it. The man who gave it to me said it was for good fortune. Which means it is for you.
You're a good man, Mume. I was lucky to meet you. And Mume is lucky to have parents who love him so much. So much that they'll do anything, even the wrong thing, to protect him. Thank you.
Farewell, blessed one.
Cleo? Cleo? Oh, you're there. You okay?
Sure, you're back early.
Check this out. See? It's called adaptable skiing. Anybody can really do it, you just need the special chair. So you won't have to stay at home next time.
Thanks, but honestly, I don't even like skiing that much. I just wanted to do it because I couldn't. But I'm over it now, you know. I learned that you gotta appreciate what you do have, because it could be a lot worse.
Cleo, what's going on? Did you go into the altar world?
Maybe.
Are you crazy? You can't go in there without somebody watching over you.
I know it was dumb, but it was something that I needed to do.
back already? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was great.
Cleo, what are you doing? I want you to have that.
I know, and I love it, but I think with all of us is where it belongs.